All the new 1.20 features have now been added to the latest snapshot of Minecraft, which means that it's time for me to create a brand new survival series and start exploring all the new features that it has to offer. There are 3 major parts of this update that I want to explore, the first one being the cherry blossom biome, and the second being all the new bamboo items that are now available, and third is all of the brand new animals. But for this episode, I'm just going to be focusing on the brand new cherry blossom biome, which means that I'm going to need to find one of those. And along the way, I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of saplings from a bunch of different types of trees. And of course, we can't forget about collecting a little bit of food. There we go, there is the biome. Oh my goodness, it looks so pretty. I've got all of these little flower petals as well. Nice and cute. Approved. I have way too many now, hold on. Let me see if I can make it to the top of this mountain and we'll see what kind of a biome we're looking at. Because some of these, just like any other biome, can be absolutely tiny, but it looks like this one is pretty large. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like it expands from like that side of the mountaintop to this side. And granted, a lot of it was going down that cliff right there, but on this side, there's actually a lot of room that we can work with. So I think we need to pick a spot. I just found it. That was beautiful. I love this little flat area for some reason. So easy enough. Now that we've picked a spot, let's go ahead and slap down all of our stuff. And I want to make myself a shield really quickly just so we don't die. Then I'm also going to make a couple pickaxes. Then head down here and plant all of the saplings that we collected. And mega sapling. And now that we're all set up for our base, let me grab the cord so I don't get lost again. So many videos and worlds are lost that way. Can't even tell you. But now I want to head out and search for some things that we're going to need for the base. So the first thing that I want to find is some andesite. 2 stacks should be plenty. And then the second thing that I want to find is some sandstone. So let's see if we can find a desert anywhere. Aha! Long at last. A desert. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna cut it. Okay, so I'm trying to accomplish getting some smooth sandstone, right? And me being me, I didn't actually know how to craft it when I went out on this adventure. So me being me, Googled it. And turns out you need to put regular sandstone into a furnace to create smooth sandstone. Now the issue is that when you make regular sandstone, it takes all 4 bits of sand to make 1 sandstone, which means that 1 smooth sandstone is 4 bits of sand. And I need 139 pieces of smooth sandstone, which is like 9 stacks of sand. I only brought a stone shovel. I was not prepared for this. That is much more commitment than I realized that I was getting myself into, but we will do what we can with what we have, which is a stone shovel. This is gonna be a while. Ooh, will take. Thank you. Oh, nope. Won't take. Don't drown. I keep getting distracted. I'm here for sand. I am here for sand. This is a very important mission. We cannot forget it. At this rate, I think I've pretty much lost hope in finding a desert ever. So these little like sand dunes on the side will have to do. Alright, I think after scavenging the shores for every last bit of sand that they have, I think we finally have enough. So let's head back home. So next I want to make a little bit of armor really quick and some more food so that we can head into the caves, find some diamonds. Oh my god. I think this is the luckiest mineshaft I've ever found, by the way, okay? Chest number 1, already looted it. Chest number 2, chest number 3, chest number 4. I have never seen that many in a row. Nothing really too interesting in any of them though. Make a diamond pickaxe and grab some obsidian. And then we can set up a nether portal and light it up and head on in. And I'm coming in here for absolutely one thing only, the green wood that spawns in one of these biomes. I don't actually remember what it's called, but let's go ahead and find one of those forests. And here we go. Let me go through here and grab a bunch of wood. And it seems like it's kind of a small biome, so I'm hoping that this is going to be enough because I need quite a bit. So that being said, let's get mining. And there we go. I was actually worried that we were going to have to go find another one of these biomes because it seemed kind of small, but that actually made quite a bit of wood and we had a little bit of leftover. And I think we're pretty much prepared to start building our house. So let's quickly head back to the portal. Hop on in here. And now I just want to grab everything that we're going to need for the build. And I just realized that I accidentally lied. I thought that was all the wood we were going to need, but it turns out we need a ton of all of the stripped variation of the logs from all the trees that we planted earlier. So give me about 2 hours and 1 less diamond axe, and I'll get back to you guys with all that wood. And here we go. I have everything that we're going to need all packed up into these chests, which means that there's no more opportunities for distractions. So let's start building up our mega base. I've also gone ahead and terraformed a little bit of an area that has a giant area that's flattened out up here, which should be plenty of room for us to build in. So let me move all the stuff that we had over there all the way over here. Alrighty, we're all moved over. It's way less organized than I had it over there, but it will do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take these guys and start working on the base layer of the build. Also, I'm going to be following a tutorial, so I'll leave that in the description for you guys if you want to check it out as well. Alrighty, there is the base layer done, and honestly, I will admit that I probably could have saved a lot of resources if this had been slabs, but I guess I'll just know that for if I ever build this build again. No going back now. So next thing that I want to do is put all of this stuff away and start working on the first layer of walls for the house and also the pillars that go around the outside. First floor is complete, and I am actually really impressed with how this turned out. So proud of myself and my tutorial following capabilities. I didn't have a couple of the blocks that he had in the original build, so I had to switch them out. Like this little area was supposed to be like a cute little kitchen, so I just added a magma block and a furnace just so it kind of was a little bit of a kitchen. Like over here, I didn't have a cauldron for the plant pot, so I just ended up using some spruce trapdoors instead. But other than that, I think the rest of it was pretty much all from the tutorial. I was actually really impressed that I was able to follow this because I've never made this design before and it looks pretty cool. And I think the thing that I am the most happy about is that you can jump up on these trapdoors and get over the fences. There's a lot of builds where you just can't get out very easy, so I'm very impressed with that. So onto the second floor. And here is the second floor, all complete. I don't really have much decorations at the moment, so all we really have is this bed in the middle, but we do have these pretty little lanterns up on the ceiling that I collected while I was getting the warped wood in the nether. And speaking of the warped wood, I think that is the biggest difference between the tutorial build and the build that I made, was for one, the little lanterns right there, and then two, was using the warped wood for the roof. Originally, it was supposed to be prismarine blocks, but I figured it would be easier just to go to the nether and get the warped wood. So I think that actually made kind of a cool touch, and personally, I actually prefer the wood to the prismarine blocks, and then these look really cool inside as well. So it adds just a touch of the nether to our build, and I think it makes it a little bit more survival proof. And then we also have this door right here out to the balcony where we can look over all of the world that I was saying we could look over before, see all of the brand new cherry blossom trees in the new biome, and then we can also see my favorite part of the build, which is these little hanging lanterns. I think they look super cool. But with that all done, that is definitely all the time that I have for this episode. So if you did enjoy, consider leaving a like as it helps me figure out what kind of content you guys enjoy, and consider subscribing because I would love to see you guys in the next video. And speaking of next videos, here's a couple more that I think that you'll really enjoy.